Hello, I'm Karolina, and I represent Christian charity organization since last year, April. We were having this old school filled with hundreds of people. Right now we've helped 500 families, 500 people that's been living here in this place. And since the very beginning, we decided that it's not going to be just a shelter. It's not going to be a room, a bed, but it's going to be a home. We have families, so we have grandparents, we have kids, and we help not only to provide this safe place, but also to provide psychological help, the therapist, and helping finding a job, and finding just the right community for them. So we try to make this place for them a safe place to have their to remember their own culture, to have their own holidays. And I would like to thank you very much that everything that we asked for, you got, and this everything will be so useful to help those families be Ukrainians here in Poland, to have their culture, to have their way of spending time outside, to have their meetings, because it was a school and just a vast lawn. That's what it was. And right now we have a playground, which is just a great place to have fun. We have a few tents. We have chairs. We have those grill points. And just many, many more, so that people so that children could go to school and have their supplies, have everything that they need. If there's some school supplies needed, they won't have to ask for it because everything is here. This is our family. This is our home. We care for each other, and thank you that you are so far away from us, but you are part of us. You are a part of our family because you take care of us. Thank you very much for every single thing, because it was all necessary to create this community, to be a part of us, and I'm so thankful.
What we are doing here in Opole is serving those Ukrainians, the refugees that came more than 1.5 years ago, by delivering them food, providing their shelter. Some of them need some money to be able to rent the houses, the flats. We provide some money for them to be able to rent flats. We have a coordinator. She's also a Ukrainian lady. She lived here in Opole for many years, so she had a big heart for the Ukrainians, and especially those who came here because of the war. And she goes to their homes, she brings their food, and we deliver them everything that they need. The biggest impact is that the whole families over here in Opole, in different nations, could find a shelter, could find a home, could find a peaceful place where they can not only survive the war, but live normally, live where they can find the other Ukrainians, where they can find peace, when they can find also God. So we are partnering with 2 supermarkets, and twice a week they give us the food which is near to end date, so we can deliver them to those who are in need. So one shop is here in Opole, and the other one is around a 1-hour drive from here. And twice a week they bring us some fruits, some basic stuff, bread, that kind of food that we can share with others and deliver them to their homes.
Приехала я из Украины по войне с 4 детей.
I came here after the war broke out, together with 4 children.
Mieszkania, jedzenia, zabawki sensoryczne i wszystko to wy to przynosili, dawali to jak dary.
I was not expecting or not believing that someone could help us so much with helping with the children, with accommodation, with food, and it was all like gifts from the heart.
Wszystkie мають убрання, мають такі канцелярські такі товари, дошкільні, так, і
My heart is so full of joy because all of my kids are taken care of. They are ready to go to school. They have some school utilities, and they can start like becoming a normal citizen. So I'm so grateful for that.
Wszystko организовано, и что-то раз по тем алармам Анжелина там не могла быть, ну и другие дети тоже, вот, то есть безпечні, бо в нашому місті спадли ракети в Вінниці.
My husband, he serves in the military. 2 weeks ago, he came to visit us for a short period of time, and he said that he is more relieved because we are taken care of, and he can be in the military, so he knows that they are taken care of very well. It was impossible to live in Ukraine because our city is bombarded. But over here, we find joy, we find peace, and we see God's provision on our heart. So for that, we are so thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hello, we are Pavel and Iryna Anosov, pastors of Nations Church in Wrocław. We give food and clothes, necessary things for refugees from the Ukraine. A church share God's love for people. Amen. Church prayer, church witness, church open their houses, their homes for people. Church give everything that they can and much more for help people. And it's good time for the church, good time for growing. We help widows and orphans. We help wives and children, Ukrainian soldiers. We help invalids. We help family with 3 and more children. And we see how they receive help and how they meet with Jesus Christ.
Я помню одну историю, когда приехала одна семья с Мариуполя. Они приехали, они прямо после бомбежки, которая была, они сидели в подвале 7 дней, и они приехали буквально после этих 7 дней, сели в машину и приехали. Это была мама с 3 девочками, и они были такие потерянные, они плакали, они не могли просто никуда больше идти, потому что им было страшно, они не знали, что делать, где жить, что есть, и поэтому мы просто сидели возле них, помогали им, выслушивали их, позаботились о них, дали им еды, нашли им кровку, где им можно было пожить несколько месяцев, и таким образом мы увидели, что это Бог просто через нас помогает людям.
So as a church, KDM Kraków, what we do for Ukraine is what we believe that was our call. It's to help with the long-term hosting. So we provide beds, we provide food, and we provide the spiritual and mental help for long-term. So what we're helping people who need a stay for at least two weeks and more. So we have people who stay with us over 18 months already. So right now we are hosting 85 people. The first month, 6 months of the war, we're helping 1,000 refugees. The largest impact was actually that we could help those families, and we know the stories that many of them became Christians. Many of them actually start looking for a hope, and they start looking for the answers for their life. So it's not just the war, it's evil, but actually they start looking for something greater in their life.
Добрый день, меня зовут Марина. Я с востока Украины, у меня 3 детей и муж. В 2014 году мне пришлось уехать с моей семьей из своего города, это Луганская область, поселок Чернухино, потому что началась война. В 2022 году снова началась вторая война, и нам снова с моей семьей пришлось уехать. Только уже с другого города, город Kaminiów, где мы купили дом и планировали свое будущее, свою жизнь. Сейчас я нахожусь со своей семьей, с другими переселенцами с Украины в Польше, в городе Водовице, вот таком вот гостинице под Халанин, благодаря которой существует спонсорам и людям, которые не пожалели своих финансов и своей какой-то помощи для наших людей. Я очень этому благодарна и благодарна Богу за то, что Он вел нас с самого начала, с момента, как началась война и до приезда сюда и по сей день. И благодарна тем людям, которые не оставили нас в беде.
So, when you ask me for testimony, it's like that's the challenging to pick one testimony out of 1,000, because when you're helping 1,000 people, you're thinking there are 1,000 stories. But there's one story of the one gentleman. His name is Victor. He came with 3 sons and daughter. As a single dad, he came. He was very quiet, you know, whatever reasons. I mean, he ran for the war. But he came and he get to one of our facilities. After weeks of helping, loving him, he decided to give his life to Jesus. He was baptized in our church. He as a family started getting to the church, and you could see that his personal life has been transformed. Even the war and everything what was back home, you could see that the family has been restored, and there was a hope, there is a smile, and as a family, they look to the future with a hope. So that look at this family, it just makes so much joy to me.